I'm out working, cutting grass and trimming trees. And my observant mind, my observant self is always thinking and analyzing and trying to understand. And when I consider my own life, like the last 3 years have been quite turbulent. It's when love comes knocking, you better answer the door and push aside anything that might stand in the way. Such a beautiful love came knocking at my door. It is soul love, heart love, it's twin flame love. And I don't care what anyone tells you. Soul love, twin flame love is worth waiting for. That doesn't mean you put your life on hold, but it means try as you may, you cannot move on from the way your heart has been touched. Yes, it's not always rosy. Far from it. It's brutal. Actually, a twin flame, your divine counterpart, will open you up. Open up the places that you had shut all your life. And it opened up all the deficits that were created since our childhood. And I feel like we're grown-ups trying to fulfill the need, the vacuum that was left open when we were children and we did not get the emotional nurture that we needed from our parents because they were not able to give what they didn't have either. So this is what one could consider generational curses, or a generational thing that gets passed on from one generation to the next, to the next, to the next. Nobody is at fault. It's the way this earth life is set up. We come into this earth having everything basically taken from us. We come with a big vacuum that needs filling, and there is no one to fill it. Yes, religion has been invented, and we've always been told, that we have a vacuum, a hole inside of us that needs filling, and God needs to fill it. But I tell you, God is not able to fill it. Not the religious idea of God. The only thing that has truly been able to fill it, to fulfill my needs, and believe me, those emotional needs, those codependent and narcissistic traits, they were brought up to the surface when I encountered my twin flame, my person, my love. And they come by, they ignite you, and then they take off. And you're left sitting there with all your stuff. Oh, all your stuff is boiling up to the first surface. And you're left sitting there. I was left sitting there for 2 years before I finally understood and comprehended and became aware of what it is that fills this great hole. It is myself. I had to fall in love with myself. Incidentally, our twin is the mirror that lets us see ourselves. And before I could fall in love with myself, I had to sweep away all the junk. And there was so much junk. So much junk. 50 years of junk. A 50-year-old vacuum. And my poor twin flame, I expected my divine counterpart to fill that vacuum. It's impossible. Nobody can fill that vacuum except you yourself. Your twin is only there to show you yourself and to show you that it needs to be you. And that is also why I quote unquote left God, the religious idea of God, God in the sky, God in heaven. The externalization of God has been a deception. It wasn't until I realized that I am a divine being. I am a manifestation of Source God. I am God, as crazy as that sounds to religious ears. Hear me, hear me. You cannot fill up unless you confess this, unless you own this. I am that. I am. I am that which I sought to worship. I am that which I sought to love. And to this day, I still say that I love my twin second to myself. I love my twin above anything else, even above God. This is something that is hard to put in words, but it's something that I feel every day. It's eternal soul love. And that's why I say, waiting for your twin flame love, when both of our love is perfected, that's worth waiting for. It's going to be the most wonderful, glorious love story ever manifested. And I am waiting, not waiting, biting my nails and pining and missing my soul love. I feel my soul. I feel that soul love in me all the time, all the time. The connection is always there. So I don't care what you want to do or what you've been told. I am waiting for this eternal love to manifest. And it can only be done with this one person. In my case, I'm not speaking for your case. I don't know what your experience has been, but for me, it's been worth to hang in there for the long haul. And I'm going to finish. I'm going to make it to the finish line. All right, guys, I got to go work some more. Take care.